This week, we're gonna get a bit creative and finally turn this cluttered bedroom closet in my rental apartment into the closet of my dreams. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Justin, and today we are moving back into the bedroom with a project that probably needed to happen a long time ago. This is long overdue, but before I open these closet doors, I need everyone to promise me that this is a safe space and there will be no judgment here. I am one of those people that like to throw everything in a closet, shut the doors, and deal with it later. Today is later. I'm gonna open these closet doors and we can start talking about this closet renovation that I want to do. Okay, so a little backstory on this closet. When I first was moving here, I had a matching dresser, like the chest of drawers and my nightstand and my bed. It all was like a set of furniture that I got in college. As I was moving to this location, it was cheap furniture. It's made 4 moves. The dresser didn't make the move. It was falling apart. And so that is the reason I have these shelves. They're just the most basic shelves that all my clothes have been sitting on basically for the last 2 years. So I'm really excited to get some actual drawers that I can start putting clothing in. I'm excited to get shelves and just more storage stuff so I know where everything is. I can be organized and it also looks really clean and put away. I'm so sick of opening these doors and it looking like an absolute mess. So first things first, we need to clear out this closet, find new homes for a lot of this stuff, probably throw a lot of it away. This is a long time coming and I'm actually kind of excited to get started on this so that it'll just feel like a huge weight off my shoulders. Anyway, let's start clearing this thing out. So the first thing we have to do on this closet makeover is paint. And there's actually very little painting involved in this. We're just gonna be doing the sides of the closet and we're gonna paint those both black because the back wall is going to be covered in a peel and stick wallpaper. So I don't want the sides, which you're gonna be able to see, to be this stark white still. So we're just gonna paint them black just to kind of disguise them. now that we finished with the paint and it is completely dry, we can start with the wallpaper on the back wall. This is a peel and stick wallpaper. I chose it because it's a darker color, and I really just wanted, like, I was just gonna paint everything black on the back wall, but I wanted some kind of a texture there. So this has almost like, it's supposed to be almost like a dark cementy gray black type paper. I really like it because there's not a lot to it. It does have like a texture, like feel to it, but the actual color will give a texture to it. Just gonna give a little bit more depth rather than just having a flat black wall on the back. Anybody that has applied peel and stick wallpaper or contact paper of any kind knows how finicky and temperamental it can be. My only tip is to just go slow and just work your way from the center and push out, and that way air bubbles are a lot easier to get rid of. We're just gonna go slow, piece by piece. So the second one was a little bit more difficult, and as you can see, it's not quite perfect, but that's okay, especially down here, because a lot of it is going to be covered by the cabinetry, which is why I'm not actually going to be doing the full wall here, because I want to have like a mirror here that I'm going to cover basically the entire area with. Cabinets are going to be down here, so I don't have to worry about covering the entire space, and I don't have to worry about like the bumps down here and stuff like that, because that's all going to be covered up. But I love that this is pretty smooth and seamless here, because that's all going to be seen. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. There is this spot up here that I might find a solution for. I might add just a little extra trim or something like that, just to make my life easier. But I'm pretty happy with it. So now that we have the back wall covered, before I cover the shelves in the contact paper that I'm gonna do, I wanna add a little bit of thickness to the shelves, because right now they're just like a plain 1x12, 1x16 here, and I want them to look a little bit thicker so they look a little bit more expensive. So what I'm gonna do is I have a couple of these extra, they're called furring strips. It's really just like a cheap 1x2, and because it's gonna be covered, I don't really need to get expensive wood or really nice wood for this. And what I'm gonna do is basically just trim this out on the edge of each of these boards here, just to add some thickness and to elevate it a little bit before I cover them up. So let's cut these down and let's do that real quick. Comes the part I've been kind of dreading. These longer pieces of contact paper are gonna be tough, but I want them to be long because I want it to be one continuous piece, so you don't see the seams, mainly on the front facings. So I have this is a little bit over 10 feet, and it's about 3.5 inches wide. So what we're gonna do is slowly start on the back side and wrap this over the entire front piece, and we're gonna do the same up here. And then we can take the other facings in smaller sections, but I want at least this front piece where your eye goes directly to, I want that to be at least one continuous piece so you're not seeing a bunch of seams. So we're gonna go slow, and we're gonna start from one side and work our way from the other. At this point, I was starting to feel pretty confident in my contact papering skills, so I decided to do the top shelf in one continuous sheet. The hard part is done, guys. Peel and stick wallpaper and contact paper is a really cost-effective way for someone who has a rental apartment to transform something without damaging anything. On the downside, it also is a very tedious process. It's a very slow, it will test your patience, but we are done. And I'm so excited because that means we get to start the fun part of this closet transformation, which is those IKEA built-ins that we're gonna do here. We're gonna run to Home Depot and build the foundations for all of these things. We're gonna make it look like one cohesive unit that is customized for what I need, and we're really gonna use and maximize the space up top. I'm really excited for this part. This is the part that I've wanted to get to, but we've had to get through this base stuff first, and now that it's done, we get to do the fun stuff. But we're gonna save that for next week. So I'm actually gonna run to Home Depot now, and we are gonna start next week's video right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Come on this journey, because this closet transformation is something I am so excited about, and I've had so many ideas running around in my head, and I can't wait to see this come to life and to get all of my stuff back into my closet, because my apartment is a disaster right now. So come back next week as we continue this journey and turn this closet into the closet of my dreams. Thanks, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.